Pregnancy. It's so many things. It's dazzling and difficult, enchanting and exhausting, isolating and unifying. People say whether your pregnancy was meticulously planned or happened by surprise, one thing is certain, your life will never be the same. So before our lives changed forever, we decided to take our Babymoon trip. Hello guys, hello from Thailand, and we are presently on our Babymoon. Yes, we selected Thailand, especially the islands, because it's a very short trip from India, especially Kolkata where we are staying. It's around 2.5 hours to 3 hours, which is very good for me because I'm currently having a little bit of back trouble since I hit the third trimester. So here we are in Krabi Islands, Aonang Beach. So things which you should and shouldn't do when you are baby mooning. Number one. So we selected Air Asia because it's one of the standard airlines in Thailand. Although it's not great in India, but it's good, and there are mostly no cancellations in Air Asia. Initially we did select Go Air, which cancelled, and we had to choose Air Asia in the last minute, and we didn't get very flexible timings. So when you reach the counter where you check in your luggage, please do not declare your pregnancy. My husband thought it would be a great idea to declare one's pregnancy so that we can skip the line, but that's not it. They gave us around 6 indemnity forms, and we had to sign it, and unfortunately we had to wait through the entire queue, plus there was around 20 minutes extra where we signed all the forms. So do not do that. Number 2, please carry your physician's certificate stating it's safe to travel during your pregnancy. Everyone's course of pregnancy is different, and there are a lot of women who have a lot of complications during pregnancy. So either it can be your gynac or your physician. Please ask him or her to give you a certificate stating that you are on your 25th or 26th week and it's safe to travel. Number 3, the moment you are into immigrations, please declare your pregnancy. You can skip the entire line and they will give you a preference, especially pregnant women with their spouses. You can skip the entire line and make the whole process more smoother and faster. So now that we are in Thailand, let me tell you how we have decided the itinerary for this trip. So it's a 5-day trip, so we divided it into 2 days in Krabi and 3 days in Phuket. I know Krabi is known for a lot of reasons, and most importantly it's a party island where there are so many activities, especially water activities, scuba diving, then there's kayaking, rock climbing, and island hopping seems to be the most popular among them. It's famous among the tourists, the most popular being the 4-island trip where they take you to Chicken Island, Monkey Island and 2 other islands, second being Koh Phi Phi, and the third being I think Hong Island. Since I am in my final trimester, I decided this trip should be all about luxury, and one of the luxurious resorts is to be seen in this trip. So the first resort which I selected was Centara Grand Krabi. The moment we reached the airport, we had our guy from the resort pick us up in this car. It's always better to contact the hotel because I know it's a little pricier than the local transport, but it's always nice to know that there's someone waiting for you to drive you to the resort. So the guy from the resort picked us up and we were driven to the pier, which took us half an hour. From the pier to the resort there was a private boat transfer, and it was very sturdy. The whole journey was very picturesque and really nice. So that took us 20 minutes and finally we were at the resort. So let me tell you about the categories of rooms at this resort. The first category is the basic room, where you are just provided with the room, no views or maybe a view of the forest. There's no outdoor seating area, that's about it. The second category is the one that we selected. There is an outdoor seating area where you have lounge beds, a little area where you can have your tea or coffee, a jacuzzi, and most importantly a jacuzzi with a view. You have a view of the sea, you have the limestone cliffs, but you really have to ask for it. There are not many rooms in this category which provide you with the view. I think the third category is the suite room, and it comes with the pool. So how do you spend your day at the Santara Grand Krabi? Start your day with the monkey trail. Now this is a trail made by the resort. It is called monkey trail because there are a lot of monkeys in the trail, and you have to be really careful not to take a lot of food stuff because they are going to attack. But the whole point of the trail is a nice carved out path which connects the resort to another beach in Aonang and the rest of the Aonang city. After spending some time and clicking good pictures at the beach, you can head for breakfast. So there's only one place where the complimentary breakfast is spread, and what is spread? You name it and it's there. There are Indian vegetarian options, there are Thai dishes, there's literally fried rice and red curry, green curry for breakfast, there's Chinese, Japanese options, and of course the American breakfast. So you will have a great time. So this was our stay at the Santara Villas in Krabi, and we have a pretty good experience from this. The service has been really good, the food is good, the hotel rooms were top notch. Only one thing, you have to be careful about the monkeys, which you cannot complain so much about because come on, you're staying in a jungle facing the sea. What else do you expect? And some people actually like it. They like feeding the monkeys and they like playing with them, but for me I think it's kind of dangerous. So it's upon you how you take it, but this resort is highly recommended. We are heading next to Phuket, and we are waiting for our ferry to transport us to the pier. From there we have a vehicle which we have booked online, and it will be taking us to our next resort, which is the Como Point Yamu. So we just checked into Como Point Yamu, and this is a new resort, but it has won several awards for its architecture, and I'm sure it should. So as we enter, this is the door, and these are the two things for your privacy and clean the room. And then we have this huge mirror, life-size mirror, and on one side we have this area with the hangers, store area with their bathrooms, and they have also placed slippers because they have their own beach. And as we move forward, we have a seating area here, and then we have a desk, then we have a cozy bed, a really cozy bed, and there's another seating area as you can see behind me. And then we have a huge balcony, an interconnecting balcony. As we move into the washroom, we have the his and her sink, a huge bathtub with the view of the sea.
Okay, so we are here at Como Point. very exotic resort in one of the unexplored parts of Phuket, I guess. I don't feel like I'm in Thailand anymore. It just feels like I'm one of those Mediterranean resorts that I've been before, somewhere in Greece or Turkey. Okay, so I've ordered my vegetarian pasta. It's quite the delight. I think it's made with freshly handmade pasta and locally sourced tomatoes. And the smoothie is great. My favorite banana is always. My wife here is always experimenting with something new. She ordered raw juice of something. I don't know what it is. It's called a booster. I don't know what's boosting. So yeah, good food, good times ahead.
So we are here for our couple spa. Me for my prenatal spa. I was actually pleasantly surprised that they have a prenatal spa, and it starts with washing our feet with some salts, and now we are getting ready for a spa as we see the sunset, and that is amazing. So what do you feel?
Hi. Okay, so I think this is one of a kind of an experience. A spa while watching the sunset.
We haven't done that.
Yeah, we haven't done that. Let's see how it goes.
Como Point Yamu. Although this place is in Phuket, it's really far away from the Phuket town, and if you are thinking of visiting all the touristy places in Phuket, so this is not the right place. It's in this place called Yamu. It's a very small place, but it's really beautiful. There are two restaurants. One is the Thai restaurant, obviously because you're in Thailand, and the other one is the La Serena, which gives you your finger food, and it's mostly an Italian restaurant, and the food is really good. We have tasted quite a lot of stuff. The drinks are really good, and the food is also commendable. You will not get really good Indian options here because obviously it's an Italian option, but they do cater to your taste buds. Because I'm pregnant, they were good enough to make me stuff which I would prefer, which was not even in the menu, and also vegetarian and vegan stuff. So Como Point Yamu doesn't have their private beach, but they do have a buggy system, and it's around 5 minutes from the buggy, through the buggy, where you reach this beach. And although not a private beach, it is completely empty. As you can see, there's nobody around. It's just surrounded by a lot of fancy, really nice villas where people are partying, but it's a very secluded beach, very clean. There are no shops, not touristy at all. How does this alley feel?
Oh, I gotta take those.
It's like you're in a spaceship. The festival of Songkran in the Kingdom of Thailand, which is actually the Buddhist New Year. We have just checked out of our hotel, Como Point Yamu, and we are on our way to the next hotel, which is the Summit Nangshi. On the way, we have stopped at this cafe. It's called Magi Goa. It's all over the internet, and I was very excited to see what it's really about. The place is full, as you can see. So this is a place which is very much on Instagram. There are people waiting for their turns to take pictures. We have amazing food, snacks, drinks, and of course the ice creams and desserts are really making it on the internet. Hi guys, so we have finally checked into our resort. It's called the Summit Nangshi, and when you get dropped off at the parking, you actually realize where's the whole hotel, because it's just a reception. They serve you a welcome drink and sweets and everything, but you kind of imagine where the entire hotel is because there's nothing around, it's just greenery. Then they take you in a buggy up a hill. It's really elevation, there's a lot of elevation, and then you reach your resort. They do provide you with a wide selection of locally available fruits, and they obviously have a television, but you will never see or even think about seeing the television because what lies in front of you is this great view. You have the entire view of the Franang Bay, and there is a huge bathtub so that you can enjoy your sunrises and sunsets. Good morning guys. So this is our first morning from Summit Nangshi and woke up in the wee hours of the morning to experience the sunrise, and what a sunrise it was. We woke up around 6, I think 6:30, the sun started rising, and I think this has been one of the best sunrises that I've experienced, next to Mount Batur sunrise, which we experienced in Bali. So that's about it. This is from our room, and we are heading down for breakfast and to hit the pool.